So the obsidian choker, I guess it's more aesthetic value, but that's okay. Let's check our map one more time. Yeah, we need to grab that one corner, and we'll get that other corner, and then we'll have this whole, at least this part of this area, pretty much explored, which is good. Let's see if we can fake out the Gargonzolas here. Drive around the corner. Wow, we actually did. I'm actually fairly impressed that we got away from them. Although nothing would really stop us from fighting them again. We just need to make sure that we had a sentinel sort of provoking them, which won't be bad. And man, how are we even going to get Mog visible again? This is just almost annoying in a way because you just can't get him, and it's just kind of weird not having him fly around talking to us and stuff like that. He's been very non-interactive, even though he is interactive enough to help us figure out, get items and things of that nature. I believe it's up in this corner. It's just the only place we haven't explored yet, and I won't belabor it. Once we're done with this corner, we're pretty much done with this area. Like I said, I'm going to try to get out of here as fast as I can. I know how this sort of expansive environment traveling, how weary it could make you just watching, but I promise it's all needed because you need to do this no matter what, like I said, to get all the fragments in the game. And as I continually remind everyone, this is a 100% run, so we are getting all of the fragments in this game, regardless of what I have to do, who I have to pay off, who I have to hire to do this for me. But it looks like we'll end up fighting the Gargonzola cheese monsters, probably again. Let's actually turn around and get a preemptive strike on him, because it'll probably just... Oh, I guess we ran into him. That kind of stinks, but that's okay. I guess we'll just... Oh boy, we're going to have to fight a whole group of them here. We'll switch to... Whoopsies. Wrong party again. Switch to Delta Attack. Get your provoke on, son. Let's try to hit these Gargonzolas for all that they're worth. Just keep provoking them. That is working really well. We just need to make sure that we heal our gosh darn Chocobo every once in a while. It'll be good. And it looks like they actually heal themselves on contact with the enemy, which is kind of annoying. Good thing that he missed our Chocobo there, but... I'm surprised that Vendetta missed as well. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna see if I can kill this Gargonzola before our Sentinel dies. Oh, we are also very close. Oh, the Ruinga definitely clipped him right there. We'll switch to our dual medic class once again to heal everyone up, get your heals on, switch right back to Delta Attack, and rinse and repeat. Hopefully we get a little bit more Crystarium points than we did for the first time trying to get these guys. I do like the healing effect they have when they hit enemies, though. That's kind of actually cool. I would hope that they actually continually attack our Sentinel now, because the more damage you take in Vendetta, the more damage you do in the actual counterattack. As you can see, we missed, unfortunately, because they are just a tad too fast for our Chocobo's claws, but that is okay. I might actually consider switching to our Relentless Assault to sort of finish this out here, because we now have... Well, we haven't sort of equipped our Chocobo yet, but any extra damage is good damage against these guys. I'll actually switch right back to the Sentinel once more. We got to get our Sentinel bonus here. Finish this guy off. Yeah, he's not going to be too much of an issue. Even if our Sentinel does die, we'll be able to kill him fairly fast. And that Steel Guard, he's not going to get bleed through damage with that Steel Guard. There we go. We finished off. That was one of the tougher fights that we're probably going to encounter in this area. But like I said, we have to come back eventually anyway. So we got kind of turned around there because we tried to get the preemptive strike. But we need to just finish off another clip-it of this area before we leave. I believe I'm traveling in the correct direction. Yes, it is down this way. This is just a huge area, as you can see, and you really can't avoid travel in this area unless you... Well, no, you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't even go into the Historia Crux and sort of skip things, which kind of stinks, but it's just how it is, and that's how things are done here. Just make sure we're still going in the right direction. Okay, we are. We just need to, like I said, get this last clip-it. Looks like Noel's just kind of hanging around over there. I don't even know what the hell he's doing. Maybe he's telling us to come this way. Oh, we have to follow him, maybe? This is the way that we're supposed to be going anyways. Yes, we need to discover this last bit, and now we are following Noel out of here to the goddess statue. Hopefully we're not going to see much more of our future. As you saw, more was spoiled about. The more things that we see, the more that we are losing our life little by little, which is even more depressing and overbearing thoughts as you're trying to just run out of here and trying to advance to a different time period and a different, hopefully happier time period. But anyways, as you can see, Noel's very thankful, and it's great that he does act in this way to us, because we did kind of save his life. So he's gonna have to owe us, man. He's gonna have to protect us, as he promised Lightning anyway the first time that we saw her. But anyways, I believe this is a new breed of Necton. Yes, these are the Plustons, And I actually could not even read the name once I first saw it here. This guy's actually a little bit more bulky than his family members, but that is the Pantopoda. Kind of an interesting name for an exotic type creature. Look how small these guys are. It's kind of insane actually how small they are, but they stagger fairly easily, as you can see. I think it's a 150 stagger. I don't quite remember. That's okay. We just have the last one to take out here. Yeah, the last Plouston. They have 150 stagger, as I said astutely incorrectly, but forgot about. Gonna finish him off here, and then we have the Plantopoda, who, like I said, was a little bit more bulky. As you can see, he's kind of thinned out our damage, or our party a little bit here, and he takes a little bit more of a punch, but we'll try to get him up as fast as we can here with our dual Ravagers. I might have to make a disaster class, which is just 3 Ravagers, because it will just hopefully expedite said process of staggering the enemies, which is the same old song and dance that a lot of people should be used to anyways. You can see he does throw out some debuffs and a little bit of wound damage, but nothing we're not used to. We're going to continue on here. 300 Christogen points, Crystarian points. I've been calling them Crystarian points this whole time, haven't I? How terrible of me. I guess that is just one of the things that you get the habit of when you play Final Fantasy XIII, but anyways, now we have to continue up all the way to this gosh darn goddess statue, and there's just no way that we can do this any faster, but that's okay. We did make all the chocobos disappeared, if you remember, but that's not the main issue here. The main issue here is that there's just a long way to travel. You don't really notice how far you're running when you're chasing Null in the first place, but look at how much area we've actually covered, and the cool thing is that I don't think you actually have any monster... Oh, never mind. I guess I just completely was incorrect. I was going to say, it doesn't look like you have any monster encounters in this area, but I guess you do. There's, like I said, though, there's fragments that we can't get here in the first place, so we'll have to come back anyways, which is also another downer, but I think I am a little bit more oriented as to where I'm going. There's a nice little Seath encounter that we would have had that we don't have now, which is good. And the statue should be right up there, as you can see. We actually have to come back here for one more wild artifact, and this is technically the last map with the last quote-unquote artifact, and if you've already bought yours from Serendipity, but we haven't, so we'll have to go to Serendipity and buy that anyway. It will allow us to access the last 2 areas of the game that we haven't, one being Sunless Waterscape and one being one that I cannot remember. I know there's some Vile Peaks that we have to access, but anyways, let's just talk with the Oracle Cube here, the Oracle Drive, if you will.
Look! Yule saw the future that Null fights to protect. She believed that someday they would see each other once more.
You don't have to cry. We will meet again.
Yule. I promise I'll never say I regret knowing you. Not anymore. I'm not going to rest until I find him again.
That's right.
Come on. Let's change the future.
The Oracle Drive.
Hey,
He's back!
I think he got scared and was hiding here all the time.
The spirit of Mog had been sealed up somewhere inside the void beyond. Although he could see everything we did, he couldn't make us see him. He said lightning came to rescue him, and that's how he got back to us. Then, Mog told us he had a message from my sister. It was the truth about Caius.
We need to talk, Kubo.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's talk to Mog. We need to talk. We definitely need to talk.
Mog, tell us what you know.
Kubo! I know all about Caius, Kubo. The Farseer Guardians were given a mission. They had to protect the Cirrus. They were l'Cie, Kubo.
The Guardians were servants of the Fal'Cie. Can that really be true? Does that mean Caius is a l'Cie?
Not anymore, Kubo. He was saved by the goddess. Etro freed him, and he's not a Lassie anymore, Kubo.
That's exactly what happened to me in Lightning. We were Lassie, and the goddess intervened to free us.
Kubo? But Caius became immortal too. He's lived for centuries and centuries at the side of the Cirrus. He protects her always, the undying guardian, Kubo.
He's heard every prophecy that the Cirrus has seen. He knows the entire timeline. Those memories and his immortality give him tremendous power. Someone like him could easily move through history and bend and mold events as he wants.
Kubo!
So, he's been plotting for centuries.
Yes. He's been behind everything from the very beginning. Now we know who the enemy is. It's up to us to stop him.
Where did my sister go?
Simply amazing. And now we know a little bit more dirt on Caius. We have to take the dirt when we get. I'm going to explore this before we interact with the time distortion in front of us. But holy shit, man, this is juicy. Juicy is the adjective that comes out of my mouth. Let's examine this time distortion. Where's it going to take us? We don't know, but hopefully Caius is not there to drive a stake into our hearts any further. Enter the space-time distortion. I think I'll give the same answer as it did 3 episodes. Yeah.
So I guess this is how dreams end.
No. This is just the beginning.
Kubo! Kubo!
I've traveled the world of dreams, and at last I know the truth. It doesn't matter how tough the going gets now. I know I can face any challenge. I found it, Lightning. Hope. In the midst of despair.
Amazing. Hope in despair. I love it. Too bad it wasn't Hope himself, because it would have been interesting if Hope could hop around in time with us, but apparently he cannot. But where is this? This space-time distortion, is it going to give us another cutscene? Are we going to be back in the Historic Crux? Will we have control over where we go anymore? As you can see, we had no control where we could go the last 3 areas, so maybe we're going to finally get that capability back.